Hello fellow summoners, I'm Glitter Valkyrie and welcome to Friend Showcase, where we look at some super creative builds from the friends list and then redeem a couple of free summons at the end. If you just want to see the summons, I will put a timestamp in the description, but if you want to see some amazing builds, stick around. We have a lot of great ones today. And first of all, I just want to say that it was really hard to pick units today. There were so many great submissions, and since I don't want to make this an hour long, I am limiting the showcase to 15 units. I will put timestamps in the description if you are looking for some specific builds. And first up today, we have Noah with a Winter Cecilia. You have merged her up as much as possible for now, and I imagine this is where your grails will be going when she becomes an option. Cecilia is an excellent free-to-play unit, and you have taken her to another level with a lot of expensive gifts. Cecilia's got excellent mixed bulk with really good attack, and you have capitalized on this by giving her close counter. Her weapon gives her even more defense and res if she's near allies, and also provides some punishing debuffs as well. You've given her Vengeful Fighter to patch her low speed, Odd Res Wave, which will give her 42 res on odd-numbered turns, and rounded out her kit with Close Defense and Iceberg. This Cecilia must be terrifying in the enemy phase. I love what you've done with her, and I hope that you're blessed with many grails for merges in the future. Thank you for the submission. Next up, we have Pent, and all I have to say is preach. I can't believe that Pent and Louise aren't in the game by now. But you have built up probably my favorite archer in the game, aside from Lucina, and boy does he deliver with high merges. You've kept his innate brave bow, and I still think it's a very relevant weapon after all this time, especially in PvE content. Despite the fact that he's got a 7 might brave bow with a speed penalty, he still ends up with 50 attack and 40 speed with this build. He's got life and death for the attack speed boost, desperation as his B skill, and threat and defense as his C skill. You've given him Luna for his special, and his seal gives him some extra attack. I love that you kept 10 copies of him rather than giving others death blow, and I hope that final copy comes home soon so he can be plus 10 like he deserves. Now we are going to check out a plus 10 bunny Kagero belonging to Oron. I can't imagine what you went through to get her to plus 10, but you've certainly given her lots of premium gifts to go with this investment. You've replaced her lethal carrot with a smoke dagger, refined for speed, and she's got some insane attack and speed, especially on a tactics team or with flyer buffs. You've given her close counter as her A skill, chill defense as her B skill, which is always a great choice for physical units, and double tactics skills for her friends. She's got Aether as her special and a premium rally skill, so she is more than ready for arena. You are clearly a big fan of Kagero, and this build is just incredible. Thanks for sharing her. Next, we have a plus 10 Ylgr belonging to Boring. This build is anything but boring. Ylgr's base kit is good as is, but you've replaced some of it with some pretty impressive results. You've kept her preferred weapon and her A skill Sorcery Blade, which is a pretty interesting new skill. You have sacrificed a Drift Male Corin for null follow-up, and Carla for even speed wave, which will take her up to 51 speed on even numbered turns. She's got Flashing Blade as her seal, and I don't think you're going to have to worry about how her speed compares to her opponents. She's got a premium dual rally and Aether as her special, so she is going to do just fine in arena. Thank you for sharing this awesome build. Now we are going to look at a plus 1 Flora belonging to no H Kagero for me. First of all, I'm so sorry. I still have nightmares about the Halloween banner, so I'm right there with you. Flora can be a really threatening ranged unit if built properly, and I did have to check the wall of text in her weapon description, but from what I can tell, it accelerates her special trigger, gives her more defense in the player phase against certain units, sometimes gives her a follow-up attack, and debuffs the enemy. I think that's everything, but I may have missed something. She's got the great attack res solo as her A skill, and has Iceberg as her special, so she is going to make the most of that 42 res. She's got defense play, which is perfect, and Lewin has died for a special spiral. That skill combined with Quick Impulse makes her one scary player phase unit. This build is just so well thought out, and I just love it. Thank you for sending it in. Next, we have a unit that is super underrated but can put in some serious work, especially if you have issues dealing with tiny hands in the enemy. Today we have an Inigo belonging to Scout. Inigo's Dancer's Ring has been replaced with Halloween Henry's Spectral Tome, refined for resistance, and this limited weapon applies panic status, which can be really punishing. He has been given Bracing Stance from Flying Olivia. Oh my gosh, that's some serious dedication. And Wings of Mercy is his B skill, arguably one of the best for dancers. He's also been given Odd Res Wave and Distant Defense. Even though his defenses look to be on the lower end at first glance, he's going to have a crazy amount of bulk in the enemy phase with this build. Inigo is such a great unit with investment, and it's nice to see that someone has shown him all the love. Thanks for sharing him. Next up, we have Donnie with a Super Merged Titania. She is a unit that scales so well with merges, and you have made her into quite the team player with this build. Her Draconic Poleaxe has built-in TA3, but also Res Tactic. Combined with Speed Tactic from Legendary Lyn or Ylgr and the Defense Tactic Seal, she is going to be everybody's best friend. You have sacrificed Hector for Distant Counter, given her Lancebreaker, which is always helpful, and made the most of that res stat with Iceberg as her special. Titania is a unit that people don't always realize is a threat until their mage has been smacked in the face by her Draconic Poleaxe, and I just love what you've done with her. Great work. Now we have an unbelievable Lon'qu belonging to Will. As you can see, he is more than just Vantage. In fact, you replaced his kit entirely. You did upgrade to his refined weapon, the Solitary Blade, which accelerates his cooldown trigger and has built-in life and death. But you've also given him Fortress Defense Res 3 from Cliff, which mitigates some of the penalties from his weapon. Another Lewin has died for a special spiral, but it just works so well on him. Owain has also been sacrificed for his special Blue Flame, and that couples really well with the Attack Defense Bond seal you've given him. He's got Rally Attack Speed Plus, because when you're this far in, you've got to have a premium rally to match everything else. Lastly, you have sacrificed the brand new Gunthra for Joint Hone Speed. Wow, you must really love Lon'qu. I don't have any other words other than that I love it and thank you for making me smile. Next, we have Lewin copied with a +10 Soren. So Soren is a really good choice for a merge project. He does need some love to reach his full potential, and you have done just that. You kept his Winds brand, which has built-in chill attack and gives him a boost when he's near his allies, and killed an Owain for Blue Flame. He's got the premium attack speed bond as his A skill, which synergizes so well with his weapon effect and special. He's got Desperation as his B skill and Odd Attack Wave as his C skill, taking him up to 57 attack on odd-numbered turns. Flashing Blade is going to accelerate the trigger for Blue Flame, and I am just so impressed. This build is so clever, and I just love it. Excellent work. And we have to circle back for a second because I missed Holy Nun. You have a New Year's Laegjarn, and you have her merged up as much as she can be right now. And you have replaced the lance that she comes with, and you've given her the Harmonic Lance, which is refined for speed. And that takes her up to 42 speed, which is really impressive. She's been given Fury as her A skill, and you sacrificed an Air for Mystic Boost, which is going to mitigate some of the damage from Fury. She's got Even Defense Wave, which is a great C skill, and she's already got 38 defense to begin with. You've given her Close Defense as her seal and Aether as her special. I love that you've already invested this much in the best big sister, and I hope you get more grails in the future so that you can merge her up. Great work. And now we have Waifu Laifu with a +10 Bunny Chrom. I'm super envious of this unit. I love Chrom, like love Chrom, and I never pulled his bunny alt. You managed to get 11 copies and have built quite the powerhouse. You replaced his Carrot Axe with a Slaying Axe Plus, refined for speed, and that combined with Fury puts him at 56 attack and 45 speed. It'll also accelerate his cooldown trigger for Bonfire, which will deal a ton of damage with his 35 defense. He's got Desperation, and he's got Infantry Pulse as his Z skill. He's also been given Heavy Blade as his seal. I just love the amount of time and investment you've put into this unit. Also, you have excellent taste in characters, so let's be friends. Thanks for sharing him. Now we have Wilted with a super merged Oboro. I've said some unkind things about Oboro in the past when I pulled her, and I'm sorry. Your Oboro is unbelievable, and I love the investment you've put into her. You have sacrificed a Winter Robin for Tannenboom Plus, and you get points for aesthetics alone on that one. She's got great mixed bulk, which you fully capitalized on with Distant Counter, and you've given her Wrath as her B skill, which will work so well with Aether as her special. Quick Riposte is her seal, which will patch up that speed, and then she's got Drive Speed for her friends. This Oboro is a great example that launch units can still be relevant with enough time and investment. I can't promise not to say anything snarky the next time I pull Oboro, but I am super impressed with what you've done here. Great job. Next up, we have Chung with a +10 Myrrh. I want to make clear that this is not the result of whaling. This was done with some smart saving, and that makes it even more impressive. So Myrrh is a powerful flying dragon with a preferred weapon that relies on her defense to prevent follow-ups. But no worries there, because her defense is 43. She's also got Distant Defense, which will give her even more bulk in the enemy phase. Her A skill is Distant Counter, and I think she's probably one of the best recipients of that skill. She's got Quick Riposte as her B skill and Soul as her special, which will help keep her in Quick Riposte range. Lastly, she's got Attack Smoke, which is always helpful. This Myrrh is just fantastic, and congratulations on getting her to +10. Okay, we are going to check out 2 more builds before redeeming our free summons. And we've got a very special Micaiah today belonging to Speedy Hawk. I'm sure you've all seen his Summoner's Duels, but if you've somehow missed them, go. Like, right now. Go watch them right now. Best thing you'll watch all day. So, I've seen a lot of great Micaiahs. I've seen speed-based Micaiahs, close counter Micaiahs, and this one just melts everything within a 5-mile radius. She's been given lots of expensive gifts, and this kit just works so well. I usually have mixed feelings about sacrificing Celica for Deathblow 4, but really, it's just ridiculous on her. If she's got Odd Attack Wave activated, that's an additional, 14 damage on initiation? She's also got Glimmer as her special, which is the best for high attack units. She's got Chill Res as her B skill, which is so synergistic with this kit. Her seal is a Brazen skill, and with Sacrifice, she can likely get into Brazen range pretty easily and just erase the entire map. This Micaiah is just perfect. Thank you for sharing her, Speedy. Lastly, we have a unit that I have wanted to show off for a really long time. Fred Effect, I'm talking about your Maria. Sometimes when people see Maria, they don't think of her as much of a threat. Well, they'd be completely wrong and are in for a big surprise if they're going up against this Maria. She is so much more than Minerva's sister. So Maria is a readily accessible healer with excellent speed who scales so well with merges. She has been given Candlelight Plus from Bride Lynn, and it just looks so awesome on her. I know Flash does the same thing, but Candlelight looks just perfect. She is running Colorless Dual Infantry as her A skill, which gives her a little bulk and helps with Arena. And she's got the full Razzle Dazzle as she rightfully deserves. She is running Restore Plus as her healing ability, and I am fairly sure she didn't come with that, and that's a gift. She's also got Double Drive Speed for her friends, and you sacked a Brave Veronica for Windfire Balm Plus. This build just gets better and better over time, and I am so thankful that I get to use her in rival domains. Thank you for sharing her. So now that we've seen those awesome builds, I have 2 free summons to redeem today. And yes, I still haven't redeemed my CYL unit. I am quite possibly the most indecisive player ever, but I will do it before CYL 3. So first off, we have the Sword Valor banner. I would love a merge for Chrom. Horse Chrom is my favorite Chrom, so that would be great, but Lean would be nice too. Well, never mind, no reds. I guess we'll pull blue in hopes of a La Rochelle merge. my goodness. I'm kind of speechless. So my Brave Hector is minus attack and plus speed, so less than ideal, and he still wrecks everything, so this one might be even better. Let's briefly check his IVs. At the very least, I can merge him with the new update and patch that attack bane. So this Brave Hector is plus HP, neutral attack, better than the first one, neutral speed, neutral defense, and minus res. I will take it. That is a wonderful surprise. So let's move on to last year's New Year's banner. The only one I didn't get here is Takumi, but I also don't want Takumi. And Azura merge would be nice, so hopefully we'll have a green. Okay, one green. That makes it an easy choice. And we get a Sheena, that's fine. So that will conclude our friend showcase. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in submissions. If I didn't get to your build, I will try to get it in the next one. In terms of what's coming up next, there is a special Heroes banner coming up on the 23rd, or I guess 22nd, depending upon where you're from. So if I like what they drop on us, there will be a video for that. I can't pull in a banner if I don't like the units, so we'll see. I also talked about a Tellius series Let's Play in my previous video, and good news, my GameCube is somehow still functioning. I do think it would be fun to try a Let's Play for Path of Radiance if I can get the recording logistics figured out, so maybe we'll do that. My other thought was to do a Tokyo Mirage Sessions Let's Play, since I don't think a lot of people had the chance to play it, but we'll see. It's 2019 and I'm all about trying new things for now, so I will figure something out. And as always, thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.